My name is Remzi Zayed. I'm a Palestinian American Super Smash Bros. Player. I just want to talk a little bit about, my Palestinian background, how it's affected my life, and kind of what's going on now. Um, Start by talking about my family's history in Palestine. Both my parents are Palestinian from different areas of Palestine. My father is from a village called Beit Nuba, which had been around for over 1,000 years prior to the events of 1967. But essentially, um, in 67, my father and his entire village were forced to evacuate from Beit Nuba, and it was just destroyed in its entirety right in front of them. Um, Everyone had to leave. Those who couldn't leave due to sickness or physical condition were literally buried under the rubble of the destruction. There's now a park called Canada Park. It's a Canada-sponsored landscape, I guess, over what was formerly Beit Nuba. It's there to this day, um, and those who left never able to return, and that continues to this day. Um, my mother is from another area called Abu Dis, and also in 1967. During some of the conflict, due to all the brutality and massacres going around the area, her family was forced to evacuate. Fortunately, Abu Dis is still standing, and the occupation in that area was partially removed, and some people were able to return, but those who evacuated, like my mother and her family, again, are locked out, can't come back. Both of them were, instantly refugeed overnight. Um, my mother ended up in a refugee camp in Jordan called Zedeka, and her and her family in that area. My mother's here now, but the rest of them just live in absolute poverty in this former refugee camp over there. It's an incredibly sad situation. Um, and one of the things that makes it so sad is that there's these people who were literally alive there in Palestine, displaced, who would do anything to go back to their land and just have absolutely no option to get there. And meanwhile, anybody across the world of Jewish descent is just freely able to immigrate there, even if they've never been there, have no ancestry there, can go get a passport, they get a free, all expenses paid birthright trip